All right. So, first off, I do have a little bit of acne on my face. Oh gosh. So, I'm just trying to center up my thing. First of all, I am live streaming this edition of NASCAR Hot Take for the reason of I don't believe I'll be able to get this recorded, edited, and then uploaded in time. So, from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and live stream it because I feel like that's kind of the best way to kind of go. Because I failed to record this yesterday, which you know what? Oh wow, what can you really do? So I'm just spreading this around and getting this promoted so that way I don't have to worry about it too much. So let's talk about Phoenix, man. Phoenix. Uh, about that day yesterday, daylight savings time really kind of messed me up a bit. Uh, it's still kind of messing with me now, where I should have gotten up at a much earlier time, but my body was like, "Nah, screw you." So, Phoenix, I'd say Phoenix is pretty enjoyable because standing out to the point where it's more, it's kind of I'd say it's unique in an all in of its own, more particularly because we haven't seen any of those kind of bead or brake failures because of the bigger gaps on these newer tires. It's allowing more airflow to the brakes and the beads or the bead in this case. Um, and none of that stuff is getting cooked, so they're much cooler and yeah, so I mean that I guess that kind of for some people that proved to be a problem in some ways because I think what Clinton said was the cooler your brakes are, the more that they kind of just chatter. I think it was chatter or something, I don't know. But yeah, domination in the desert. First off, Noah Gregson rolling into Phoenix, starting up closer to the front, just laying low, just whipping everybody on in the Xfinity race. Trevor Bayne was right there with him. So pretty much I think it was more of Noah Gregson and Trevor Bayne pretty much dominating that entire race. It was more so Gregson because he ended up going on to win uh later later on in the event in dominating fashion. And then the next day, Chase Briscoe was one of the dominators in the desert and wound up getting his first career victory. First career victory. The cool thing about yesterday's cup race was near the end, three drivers who had never won a cup race before were all up there having a shot to win. Briscoe, Ross Chastain, and the third one, oh gosh, the third one. Who was the third one? I can't remember who the third one was. Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick was also up there too. So they all were doing a pretty good job. I thought Truex was going to get up there and mess things up, but he kind of wasn't a heavy duty factor at all. And one lap, and I just also remember one lap he's doing good. The next lap he's like into the turn two wall and spinning around on the back straightaway, and he ultimately um ends his day ultimately gets ended. So that kind of sucked to see, but oh well. We're going to Atlanta next week, and honestly, I don't know what to expect from that track. But thing is, my hot take about Briscoe is this: I have a feeling he'll win more races this year. I do have a pretty good feeling. Um, and I'm curious to see if he'll win more races this year. Seeing as how he won in dominating fashion for this race, that kind of now is, I don't know if that will start to set the tone for what the next races will be, what they'll what the next races are gonna look like. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to find that out for ourselves. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Briscoe getting up there, mixing things up, and just really, just laying waste. I don't know what else to really say to that. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It'll be interesting. And as far as Atlanta next week, I think that's on Fox. It should be on Fox. From what I could tell. Let me go ahead and take a look here. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's on Fox. Let me take a look here. Atlanta's schedule. Yes, it is on Fox. So that's good. So I'll be watching that Atlanta race, at least trying to get a feel for this new Atlanta track and just trying to figure out, you know, just trying to figure out if this newer Atlanta is going to produce really good racing or not. I even heard apparently that there was going to be a double yellow line, potentially a double yellow line rule um for Atlanta. Why? Just why? You don't need you don't need that. You don't need a double yellow line rule for a track that is smaller than 2.5 miles. You don't need it at all. Just a just 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 get rid of that rule. That's all you need to do is just get rid of that rule. Like, that's a no-brainer. I don't know what else to really say about it, but Atlanta should be interesting. What kind of Briscoe, what kind of whatever kind of tone Briscoe may set for himself for the rest of the year. That'll be interesting. Um, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you for watching. I gotta go because there's some other things that I would like to do before I take a shower and get ready for work. So thank you for watching. If you like this, be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't considered subscribing, I recommend you do so and to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. That about does it for me. I'll see you in the next one.